So it's Jace, I'm back. Normally a lot of our videos are fitness based, but as you know, I'm someone that runs a large fitness brand and I delve into a few consultations with business owners looking to build their brand. So today is a different video from sort of the mentor consultancy space, and we want to talk about hiring a team coach. Is it make or break? A lot of the young lads I get on consultation calls with, they say to me, hey Jace, you know what, I think I'm ready for a team coach. I'm ready to scale, I'm ready to grow. And the first thing I always say is, how many clients have you got? And 9 times out of 10, it's under 30. And if you've got under 30 clients and you are looking to scale and hire a coach, one, you're simply very lazy, because I don't think anyone should be hiring a coach till they're in the abundance of 50 to 70 plus clients. And that's where it warrants hiring a coach, because it's now a trade-off in terms of service and time and how many people you can actually help. If that is your core mission, to help as many people as possible, as it was mine. We are a brand that have 4 active coaches and potentially a 5th coming in 2025. So I'm here to share my experience and just a few things that may help you when it comes to hiring a coach. I have had calls with people under 30 clients which have hired a coach and then completely ruined their business. I've had people under 30 clients hire a coach and then the coach has exceeded them and had more clients than them, and it's sort of, whose brand is it? So I sort of want to get into a discussion and break down as many points as I can, as easy as possible and as clear as possible, to make sure that you leave this video knowing on your journey of building a brand, when is the right time to hire a coach, if you actually need a coach, etc. and etc. So what's your current client base? My personal opinion, under 50 clients, you don't need a coach. You just need to continue to put the groundwork in every day and work that slightly bit harder till you're in a position where we've got many leads coming in and we're going into your uncomfortable space, depending on how much you want to work. Set your parameters within work. If you're starting to go outside them, then potentially it is the right time to hire a coach if you're in the abundance of 50 to 70, it was 50 clients, 60 clients, 70 clients and above. And I think anyone above 80, it's mandatory to hire a coach to keep them standards as high as possible. But it's also dependent on demand. You don't want to hire a coach and you've got no leads coming in and you're both sitting there twiddling your thumbs. So I always say under 50, don't hire a coach, because 1, there's clearly not enough demand. 2, there's probably not enough credibility and results built in the background to be able to market that to acquire more leads. And you know, a lot of people think hiring a coach, the business is all of a sudden going to get busy, but it's make or break. And I've seen this many times. I've seen it break more businesses than actually make more businesses. So bear that in mind. So one of the things we have to look at is, there's a lot. Brand alignment. Does that new coach align with their brand? Is their personal values the same as yours? Is their core mission statement for the brand the same as yours? Their standards and values of themselves as a human, are they as productive in work? Do they value the work that is on the table given to them, such as yourself, because it's your brand? Is this client willing to go above and beyond and now all of a sudden find more time in their week to film content which aligns to their target audience to help bring in more lead generation? If not, is that the right person you want to hire for your business? When every time I hire a coach, I vet them, I check their page. Are they great with content creation? Are they going out their way to sort of do more, to get more, to bring more into their own current business before they bring them into my business? Contracts. Have you got any legal binding contracts that is a deed of trust between you and that coach, so they can't just come into your business, sign up 30 clients and leave and take 30 business out of your clients? So is there a contract that also holds in place your standards, your commitments, your reply times, your activities of the week? So contracts is also something we look into. A lot of coaches have never read a contract, they've never written a contract. Luckily, I'm in a position where we've got a team manager that oversees all contracts and writes all contracts and has great experience. Micromanagement. Have you got the time in your week to step out of your business? Because when you're working in the business, very rarely you can work on the business. And a lot of coaches do not delegate time to micromanage, step out of the business to work on the business and see what's going wrong and what's going right and how we can micromanage to get into a better position. So be prepared to now add more work into your working week to micromanage your new coach, making sure they're doing things correctly. Have you vetted that client? For example, all of my coaches, their first 20 clients, we vet their replies, we sit in the check-ins, we make sure they're delivering to the standard which we like to deliver to. So we're, 1, vetting the clients. Have you got time to do that? Do you understand tax? You've now got a coach who's paying tax on the new clients coming in. Is it yourself? Is it the coach? Are we invoicing? Are we going through our Stripe channel? Are we paying the tax? Are they getting paid less? So understanding it's not just hiring a coach and income goes up. There's many legal factors to this as well. So thank you for clicking to watch another video on the channel. You clearly follow myself or you follow the Team Jace page. So if you do follow us and you do watch our videos and you're interested in learning the principles which we use to get our clients in the best shape and some of the training principles which we use in this video, click the link in my bio on Jace_345 or click the link on the Team Jace page, Team Jace_ on Instagram, and we can get on a consult call and help you achieve your goals. Team management. Have you factored in a team meeting X amount of times per week to make sure your coaches are performing? So there's a lot of things to factor here before we go out and say we want to hire a coach. And a lot of it is down to team management. Don't get me wrong, so there's a lot of things we look for. Standards, leads. Have we got leads coming in? Say for example, Jace, I'm at 50 clients. I've got 10 leads a week. I'm struggling to work more. That's when I potentially look at hiring a coach, because we've got an abundance of leads coming in. When that coach comes in, are they going to be frustrated? Are they going to lose trust in your brand because there's not enough leads coming through the door? Have we got our back end sorted? Our back end systems in place, our automations, the sign up process? Does the coach have all the documents needed to be able to give a world-class service? And one of the big things I see with coaches is hiring the wrong coaches for the team. In life, in any business, there is A players and there's B players. As a business owner, what do you want to hire? A players or B players? A mixture of both. Sometimes in life, you need to hire B players because you are the A player. And that's why in football, there's one Cristiano Ronaldo. There's not 11 of him on the pitch, because you need people that are going to turn up to work, deliver the work to the best standard they could possibly deliver it to, and follow all the protocols and be happy to work for your brand. A players are great for a certain amount, but what is the issue I see with A players? They deliver a standard like B players, they turn up, they deliver well for the brand, they get to a point where they over-deliver for the brand, but the ambition of A players then eventually allow them to move on and create their own brand, because they're driven, motivated individuals that think they can do it themselves, which they can, and they can build something bigger than yourself. And sometimes hiring A players is what I see kill brands. I've seen coaches come in, hire A players. A players have outperformed the head of the brand. They've gone out, they've got more clients, and then eventually they said, hey mate, got 50 clients under your brand, I'm gonna form my own. Because they've got the confidence and attribute and tools to go out and build their own brand. And if you hire A players, sometimes it can kill your brand. Personally, I think hiring B players is a better option. Yes, they're vetted so they perform to the best of their ability, but they're comfortable working. In life, you have entrepreneurs, people that want to go out and build amazing things, and you get people that just like turning up to work, delivering their job, and they're happy working for a brand. And I call them sort of subcontracted coaches that just like to deliver, like to get paid every month. So are you hiring an A player that potentially might ruin a brand, or are you hiring a high-skilled B player that is going to be loyal, committed, and perform to the best of your ability? We also look at A players as over-ambitious. That's typically, I see it many a times. When I'm building a brand, I look at, am I getting an A player, a B player? Am I getting the stability where my coach is going to stay with me for 2 to 3 years? Luckily, my first coach has been with me 3 years. My second coach has now been with me 18 months. My third coach, 18 months. And my other coach has only been 3 months. Because I've hired B players, but the best B players I could possibly find. But they're ambitious, but not too over ambitious. They're happy working for a brand where I sort of do the team management, I micromanagement, I take care of content, I take care of standards, and they're happy with that. So the benefits of a team: brand awareness, better deed of trust, more leads, more referrals, overall income. But income is a byproduct of brand standards and awareness. And if you're building a coach to have a magical 10K month, forget it. Build a brand to build brand awareness, because income is a byproduct of service. And service is a byproduct of what we're talking about again? Standards within the team. And that's why it's quite crucial that my coaches have great standards, because the referral model's obviously going to hit other potential leads much greater. Another benefits of hiring a team, something we call stop loss, stopping the loss of leads. So when you have a team, there is now different channels. So I've got a channel where clients can inquire through myself. Let's say John has a channel where clients can inquire through John. Sophie has a channel where clients can inquire through her. So typically, if we're putting out the correct content, we've got more eyes on us, more inquiries funneling through to the team. And again, stop loss is great, because if a client inquires with myself, Jace, say for example, ballpark figure, I'm $500 per month. Hey bro, I really can't afford $500 per month. I will sit and say, hey man, no worries, we've got John, he's $200 a month. So we're stopping the loss of that lead potentially falling off and saying, I can't afford you, and looking elsewhere. We're funneling them down to John that could potentially sell them at $200 per month. The team's gained income, John's gained the client, we've now got a happy client, we've now got a result, we've now got another referral. So we're stopping the loss of leads, whereas if you don't have a coach and someone can't afford you, that client's gone and they're probably never gonna come back. Say for example, Jace, you're $500, John's $200, can't afford you, Jace, can't afford John, Sophie's $150 because she offers a different service. We've now stopped that loss of the lead twice. So we're trying to circulate and keep that lead within the business and sell it onto a correct package. And like I said, worst case scenario, Jace, you're too much, John, you're too much, Sophie, you're too much. Hey, do you know what? We'll take your email. If we've got any offers, we'll remarket to yourself. So it is good because it can stop the loss of leads. Whereas if you don't have any coaches, potentially when a client inquires with you, if you're out of range, you've lost that point of contact. So we're recircling that client. So there is a benefit here of acquiring more as a business by having a variety of services, having a variety of price points, having a variety of coaches. So there is huge benefits to having a team if it works well. But like I said, it comes down to team management. Are you in the correct position to hire? Are you at the correct client base to hire? Do you understand brand alignment? Do you understand the standard and values that a client needs to have to work for yourself? Do you understand the content creation? Have you got a contract in place, whether the team is creating their contract? Are you providing the contract? With my coaches, I provide the content. Contracts, micromanagement, vetting, tax, team management. Where are the leads coming through? Are we generating enough leads to hire a client? Have we got the correct backend on Google documents so we're all aligned and can see the company's vision and where we're going? Are we hiring? Are you in a position to hire A players or B players? Is your team too ambitious that may potentially break your brand when they've obtained 50 clients and leave you with a gap of 50 clients? So just something to consider when hiring a team coach, because it's potentially make or break. One, are you in the correct position? Two, are the standards in place? Three, are you hiring the correct coaches? If you are, absolutely amazing for stopping the loss of leads and maximizing the income your brand can make.